adjunct professor here at Sacred Heart University. I teach television studio production, TV sports broadcasting, and intro to media studies. I'm from Fairfield, and I went to school originally at Eastern Connecticut State University, and then I transferred to Sacred Heart University in 2003.
I graduated in 2005, and right when I left here, I started my own video company. And then a year later, I was contacted by the department. They said, would you like to come back and teach digital editing? So that's how I came back to Sacred Heart.
Yeah, so I like having Professor Thorne as a teacher. He's very knowledgeable. He knows all the stuff that he's teaching. He makes, the atmosphere of the class very, I want to come to class every time that I have this class.
I took sports broadcasting with Professor Thorne. I really liked it because I know he works with the NFL film crew. So it was being taught by the professionals, like who knows sports broadcasting better than someone who actually works in the field themselves.
How I got to the Super Bowl was a combination of good luck and nepotism. My oldest brother, who's been in the industry for years, he's done 10 Super Bowls as part of NFL Network's core group. And then my middle brother has been there about 4 years. Again, so 2 years ago there was an opening on the crew, and I went to Arizona, and it was the best. So I went back last year, and it's hopefully I'll be going back this year, which is in Miami. So the Super Bowl is the greatest 3 weeks of the year, every year for me. It's such a media event, and it's so much bigger than a football game. It's amazing. So for me, it's great. I'm like the new person on the crew, but it's a very tight crew. You wake up, you eat together, and then you go to work for 12 hours together, and then everybody showers, and then you go out all night together. So you're really with each other about 17 hours a day, and they're a great group of people. If the Yankees advance to the World Series, I'll be doing my first World Series this year.
Outside the university, I coach youth football. I'm the head coach of a youth football team for the 5th grade level. I coach baseball and basketball as well. I also am very involved at the high school level. I speak to high school students a couple times a year about the dangers of drugs and alcohol.
I've been making movies since I was 12 years old, and I still have, it used to be VHS tape-to-tape editing, and I had one brother that was a musician and a brother that was an artist, and I can't draw and I can't make music, so video became my way of creating things. So being around creative people, it became my creative thing. So I started making movies when I was 12, and they were horrible, murder movies and westerns and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just kept doing it until I got to college, and then I wanted to turn it into something serious. So we still make bad movies though, just for fun. Yeah, my life outside the university is great. I have a 10-year-old son named Jeremy. He lives with me, and he's by far the greatest and coolest kid on the face of the planet. I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. He really is way cooler than I was. As I said earlier, I coach his football team, so that's 4 days a week where we're together, and then when we're not doing something sports related, we're just spending time with my friends. And again, he thinks that my friends are actually his friends. So most of his friends are 30 years old, and he calls and texts them, but he's really a wonderful kid, and he's easy. He changed my life. I think my goals for the future are pretty simple. I love teaching here at the university, and I want to continue. I started in 1 class, and I'm teaching 3, and I enjoy it more than I ever thought I would. As far as business, I would just like to see both of my video companies grow to the point where I didn't have to do as much of the busy work. I'm excited. Both my companies are doing better than they did last year. I'm teaching here more, and everything's going well. I'd like to keep doing World Series and Super Bowl every year. I have no complaints. Life is good right now.